Hi kids, good to see you today. I really miss you, and I hope that you're still having fun and enjoying your days and enjoying the things that you do together. School at home probably is something new, but I'm glad you're doing that, because anytime we learn, we become better people, so it's pretty important. You know, one of the things Jesus taught us actually wasn't even something he taught us, he commanded it. He said we must love one another. I don't know how you do with commands. Sometimes when people command me to do things, I get sort of tense about it. Like, you know, if maybe you can think about it this way. If you are watching your favorite TV show and your parents say, turn that off, it's time to do homework. They're commanding you to do it. Sometimes that's hard. Or someone tells you, no, before you go outside to play, you have to clean up your room. You must clean up your room. They're commanding you to do it, but it's sometimes hard to listen to others. And it's not only true for kids, it's true for adults too. Following rules can be very difficult for us if those rules don't let us do what we want to do. But rules are important for every job. For example, if I was out working in the field, I would want to wear my hat, because the hat's going to keep the sun off my face, it's going to protect me and give me shelter. So it's a very important rule when I'm outside to wear a hat to protect myself. Or if I was a safari leader, I would want to be sure to watch out for wild animals. That would be the rule I would have to follow, to keep my eyes open, to make sure I stay safe and I keep the people with me safe. Or if I was a musician, there would be certain rules I had to follow. I'd have to tune my instrument so it was in key with the other instruments that were playing. I'd have to follow a rhythm and follow certain notes to make the music just as it was written. And there are rules I'd have to follow if I was a conductor on a train. I would have to be very careful to observe the lights that are ahead of me so I know whether I can go ahead fast or slow, or even if I needed to stop. I'd have to pay attention to the people who are on either side of the tracks as I pulled into the station, so I made sure that they were safe. Every job has rules it has to follow. If I was the captain of a seagoing vessel, I would need to make sure that all of the ropes were untied from the dock before we floated away. I'd have to make sure that my crew was prepared and that all of them knew what their jobs were. I would need to be certain that all of the guests knew what the rules were for the time that they were on the boat, so that everyone could stay safe. And that would be true for the sailor on the ship as well. Whatever our job might be, there are rules to follow. And so Jesus has given us a job to do. Jesus has given us the job of loving one another. He's commanded us to do this. It's a rule for us to live, but it's a rule that's good for us. It's the best rule that Jesus could give us, because when we love one another, then we're kinder to one another, gentler to one another. We listen to one another. We help one another. Loving one another is what Jesus commands us to do, because love is the greatest gift ever. So, I command you in the name of Jesus Christ, love one another. Take care. See you later.